I'm
we
not.
see we know what this team has done. Like we seen them lose games when star players are out, and then inverse that when we have one of our star players out, we suddenly pull a win out of our ass.
What did I tell
It's
you
such
last
a
night?
thing.
I
Miss,
told you.
It's such a Warriors thing.
Told
we
you that last night, guys. I told
we
you.
we won because we did the complete opposite of yesterday. Draymond Green was spectacular. That was the point right
Yeah,
there.
so
Goodness.
Draymond Green in
Wow.
that
Wow.
Draymond Green Draymond Green in that first half, um his help defense was unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Unbelievable. He created probably like I would say about 3 or 4 turnovers, right?
Oh,
By by playing amazing help defense. He might be the best help defender. Not might be. He is the best help defender ever.
he's the best ever.
Yeah, like but this is what I mean though. Like
Smart.
last night, it was just one of them things where Jokic was out, that guy was out, and they just didn't have a game plan. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, you could tell that they had a game plan for Giannis, right? Like it was so
Mhm.
evident that they had a game plan for him.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
evident that he shot 5 of 16 tonight.
Yeah.
And it's not the first time I've seen Giannis have these type of shooting games against us, right? So one thing that I was looking at in this game is what were they going to do with transition, right? In terms of the transition buckets and points off turnovers and all of that, right? Fast break points. This is why they won tonight. They had 18 fast break points. The Warriors did.
No, they weren't going to lose with me in the fucking building, guys. Come on.
Let's go, TJ. So they had
Yo,
18,
TJ.
18 fast break points and Milwaukee only had nine, nine fast break points. So when Giannis gets you in transition, it's over. You know what I'm saying? But all you need to do is just keep them out of transition and just kind of walk the ball up the court. And the one thing that I was noticing with this team, bro, is like I don't think we can run like the full blown Steph Curry offense and be a high turnover team and live to tell about it. I don't think that's the way. This is a team when they get to the playoffs, they have to be mindful with possessions and just control the game, right? That's how they're going to win in the playoffs because there is no math advantage anymore. Usually, back in the day, 7, 8 years ago, they used to have a math advantage. They would shoot more threes and the movement and all of that stuff. I don't think you can be a high turnover team anymore. If you're a high turnover team, you're just going to lose, right? So, they need to figure out how they can, win the turnover slash possession battle. I was just watching it tonight, bro, and I was like, this offense that you're trying to run while Steph Curry is out, it's stupid. Even when Steph is there, they have to keep it low turnover, right? You can still do the motion stuff, but they have to take care of the ball, man. I mean, in that third quarter, it was just atrocious. Guess how many points they had, or sorry, turnovers they had in the third quarter?
They had 10 turnovers in the quarter.
10 turnovers, bro. That's gross.
Gross.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So,
but if you saw all the sets or lack thereof sets that they were trying to run in the third quarter, it
right.
just looked stagnant. Like there was just no movement, no direction into any of the sets. That's why everybody started turning the ball over because nobody knew where to go. Nobody knew how to cut. Nobody knew who to set a screen for. None of that shit. It was honestly like just improv ball out there.
Yeah, so it's like we just can't sit there and just do,
You can't
the
do dumb
bro.
shit on the court.
Yeah, bro. It was like 10 turnovers, 14 points in that quarter. So it's not like that 32 points in the quarter, right? So the trend that I've been seeing all year long and why they were losing these games? It was the turnovers, bro. So during this stretch, if you look at turnovers and assists and all of that stuff, they're not even shooting the ball that well, right? 104 points tonight, 93 allowed. They're not particularly shooting the ball well. However, when you get into this dynamic of where you're taking care of the ball, they're just running a higher level offense just because, literally just because they are they're not turning the ball over. They ain't even shooting the ball like no crazy levels, right? But that's just what they have to do, bro. They have to take care of the ball. The rest of the game versus the third quarter is a microcosm of what needs to happen going forward. So that's what we need to do, man. But very warrior thing to do, lose when nobody's playing versus winning now. You know what I'm saying? When you got Giannis and Dame out there. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, GSW Soldier, he's on the timeline. That man was texting me all day or DMing me all day long saying that we were gonna lose tonight. GSW Soldier, shut up. You're too nervy. So, all right. Where do we stand now, y'all? So
You
we
Yo,
stand
have
for
what, Toronto next?
in
yep.
the standing. Yeah, they got Toronto. That's the last game of the homestand.
Yeah.
So they're like what 6-1 or no 5-1 on the homestand.
All right. So now that I'm over the fact that we lost with everybody out yesterday, in these two games when I looked at the schedule, I was like, I think they split. I think they split these two games. So the fact that they split the two games, I'm not really mad at it. I would have loved for them to just win the two games, but we're what, three games back, so I'm okay with it. Like if they can only lose three games maximum, that's 50 wins, right? So 50 wins, I think, guarantees us, like a top six spot minimum, right? So I think they need to have 50 wins. I don't think there's any way around it.
Yeah.
Um, how do y'all feel? Did Cleveland lose tonight? Or sorry, not Cleveland, but the Clippers. They look
I
like they're
think
about to win.
I
They're
think the
up
Clippers
six or
are
four
still
minutes
playing,
ago.
right?
Yeah.
They're winning right now.
Yes, so we need to kind of swat the Clippers away. So look look at fucking Cleveland, bro. Like they just makes me sick. Anyway, so they need to play strong possession basketball. Like tonight is a perfect example of that. It has to be where they're controlling possessions, they're controlling the pace, right? So this is what we need to do. How say y'all? Jan, what up?
Oh, so. Nah, I just feel like anytime we play a good defense, we tend to win games. And defense start with Draymond Green. When Draymond Green comes to play, we're gonna win. And when it doesn't come to play like yesterday, we lose. So
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not even the defense so much. Like I was kind of digging into the numbers, but you see when they started to drop games earlier in the year, when they
mm,
switched up the offense, turnovers went up.
yeah,
By the way, that's a Steve Kerr thing, right?
mhm,
So it they were turning the ball over left and right, bro. You see when you turn the ball over on this team, there's
yeah,
just no recovering. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what happened last night or before. And then now you
uh-huh,
just find that they're just taking care of the ball. Bro, like that's Jimmy Butler, I think, is more in like a facilitator mode since he's been here. He hasn't even amped it up yet, right?
it's
And
so
all
sweet.
he's doing is just taking care of the ball, making solid decisions, and they're utilizing the Steph gravity stuff, right? And that's all they're doing. And that's why they've been winning these games. When I looked at this team to start the year, I thought it was a sort of an incomplete team. However, I thought that it was a good team, right? And they were locking up on defense, right? But they're also winning the possession back. So you see, after they started to lose a possession battle, and then all of a sudden shots stopped going in and all, and we were just running the worst offense. We couldn't shoot the ball, and we were turning it over. Bro, we can't expect to win games like that.
Uh-huh,
And the growing pains were absolutely horrendous, right? I don't think anyone enjoyed that stretch. Get Jimmy Butler in here. We're shooting the ball the same, but we're taking care of the bro. That's literally what the difference is, right? So you look at it from that standpoint. Um, you you can't hate it. I mean, it it is what it is at this point, right? But the path to us being successful in the playoffs is taking care of the ball. Point blank simple. Dante, what up?
What's up, my brother? I just wanted to say, sorry if I sound like this, it's because I'm extremely tired. But I just wanted to say, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Draymond, GP2, Jimmy Butler, defense, man, defense.
I just wanted to say I'm very happy for the win today. I think Pajemski, I think the game ball goes to him. I
Yeah.
think he played really well today. Looking at the box score, Jimmy like forced and I think this is a preview of what we can expect from Jimmy in the playoffs. Kind of the end of that third quarter, we're down I think 6. We go on an 8-0 run and it's really all Jimmy, and we kind of get the lead back, and then we start out the fourth quarter like crazy. I think that today's game is a preview of what we can expect from like actual like shot hunting Jimmy Butler. So
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think if we win yesterday, we lose today. I mean, I don't know. Like I think we were bound to drop one of these games. Um and I mean, I would have rather dropped this one, but it's whatever. We have to like I guess like look to the future. I think we have a pretty easy schedule coming up. So I think if we can kind of lock in, I think we're a 50
Bro,
win team.
yo, Brick, let me tell you something, bro. Don't say easy around this team. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's
Like, don't
very true.
do not say easy around this team, bro. These motherfuckers will believe you, dog. And you don't want them to believe you. Like, you want their backs against the wall, backs against the wall, backs against the wall, right? Like, because, you know, I, I just don't think that's the path, right? Like you cannot tell this team that the damn game is easy because what do you think happened last night? And they knew the importance of last night's game, bro. They didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you
Next
also
thing you know, the
can't
ball is all over the
you
place.
can't drop these many
Do you
games because
think?
the Timberwolves are right next to you. Like come on, they gotta
Do you
keep
guys
winning.
All right.
think
They literally
it's?
have to keep winning.
Do you,
So so
do you
here's a
guys think
topic.
it's?
Here's a topic I want to touch. This Kaminga stuff. I am I am concerned about this Kaminga stuff. Not how Kaminga is playing, but we're in a dilemma. We're in a dilemma right now because I'm looking at Kaminga and he's pressing, and I don't like him to press. I need him to find the right balance of attacking and not trying to get it all back in one possession. He's pressing, bro. Like I saw it the last game. It is information overload. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I think there is like a happy medium where they gotta simplify what he's doing and we just live with the results because this pressing thing right here, this is why you know when he was up for that contract before the season started, I just wanted him to sign the money, bro. Young guys, they haven't gotten paid yet. Okay, when people haven't gotten paid yet, their decision making, their thought, their way of thinking, it's way, 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 way different, right? So you can tell the contract and his performance on all of that, it's pressing on his brain. We're trying to win a championship, right? So where's the happy medium? Because you can tell, bro. You can tell. It's so evident that he's pressing right now. He's missing layups, all of that shit, and he's pressing. We need to find a happy medium here.
You see his body language also isn't right now because like look, during that entire sequence, right, where he was just like throwing the ball away or just committing weird ass turnovers, like there was a I'm pretty sure he committed like a really weird flagrant one foul. Like
Yeah.
that was just dumb. And then he just committed a travel on the next possession. Like there's clearly something up there. Like of course you say he's like thinking too much, right? But
Yeah.
at some point you gotta know, like you said, like what's the happy medium? What's his time to attack? But also you also have to play within the offense to not like compromise the offense, obviously. And the defense is
Yeah,
also kind of iffy right now too. Like not just the offense.
Now, I don't think that has nothing to do with the contract and stuff. So he just had a bad game. Like he started playing very well, but in third quarter everybody was playing garbage. So
Mm.
let's not go there. So it's
So hold
not.
on. You don't think he's pressing though? It's not just tonight's game. It's I don't know, like the last couple of games. I'm
Yeah,
bro, like I'm just watching it, right? Like and
Yeah, he's doing like 8-second post ups and stuff. It's like,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Hey,
Like
hey,
bro, yeah.
with
Our
Kaminga,
favorite
like
phrase.
I think with him, if he doesn't play for a while, he loses his rhythm.
that's exactly.
And
That's
the
that's
thing
what it.
is, like, you'll
That's what.
notice with him, if he doesn't play before he got hurt, like if he gets sit out or he gets taken in and out of the lineups, that's when
Mhm.
his game is inconsistent. The reason, just
Exactly.
like Moody, the reason why Kaminga got so good because he got a lot of time, he got a lot of minutes, and he was able to make mistakes and learn from them. But
That's
now,
very. You
ever
got
since the
it,
injury,
bro.
he almost has to start over again.
You got it, man. You got it. So that's why I'm not pressuring him right now, because the third quarter was really a mess for everybody. So the third quarter, nobody was playing well until the last 2 minutes. We did something, but before that, nobody was playing well. So that's why I'm not blaming anybody. Like, but at the end of the day, I am not surprised. Like I told you last night, guys, we were gonna win. It was gonna be a Jimmy Butler game, and I was right.
Nah, this is not about like tonight's game. This is about before, right now, and what's going to happen going forward, right? Because everything that I think about right now, like I'm watching this game, and everything that I'm watching, it's almost like I'm visualizing what should happen in a playoff series,
Okay,
right? And
I feel you.
but I need people on a string, right? Like this team
Hmm.
was on a string, and I need them to remain on a string, right? So where is the happy medium, right? Because you know they need to
Ruckles,
figure
remember
out
what?
a way that he can attack, and it's not like we're going way over the top and we're doing the most. Like the last couple of days, I've been looking on the timeline, right? And it's Kaminga, 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 right? And it's almost like people wanted to blame him for last night because you know
Yeah,
because
that people, the emotional
right?
people, not
No, no,
not
no.
you.
It's not emotion, right? But it's more like I don't even know if it's emotion or if he was unfairly blamed for last night. Like
Nah,
I think they just played like shit. You
No,
know what
there
I'm
was.
saying, bro?
He was
Steph
an
had
easy
seven
scapegoat.
turnovers.
He's an easy
it's
scapegoat. That's why.
Yes, so it's like like and we've seen guys that that take turns getting scapegoated. We've seen that for years now, right? But these guys, the guys like him, right? They are going to be needed, right? And the biggest travesty that I find was back in 23 when you had 50 million guards on the court and
hmm
Kaminga was just sitting on the bench. And I'm like, bro, we need a fucking tall person out there, right? So I don't want it to be a situation where he gets to a playoff series and he just freezes. Like nobody wants that, right? So I need to know that he's going to be ready come playoff time and sound decisions are going to be made, right? And he's playing within his role and within what they want him to do, right? I don't want no pressing come playoff time, bro. This is super important. And why it's super important because this is it, bro. This is it. I want
Yeah.
everyone to understand the urgency of what we're running into. This is it. There is no next year, there's no year after that, right?
exactly.
Next week, um, Steph's birthday was what last week? You know what I'm
Last
saying?
week.
Mhm.
He's 37, right?
Yeah, this is our last like
Bro, this
real
is it right
push.
here, man.
Like this
This
is
is
it.
it.
You're right.
This is it. So
Yeah.
I
Come.
think I think we can make a solid run. I think there's a lot of teams out there that people call contenders. I know we can beat them, right? So, but I need everything to be fine tuned and bolted down. You know what I'm saying? Like none of this nonsense where we're worried about a guy's contract and all of this shit, bro. Like I
Yeah,
need solid shit, bro, because this is it.
Kaminga is a rhythm player. He just needs to catch the rhythm again. With those 13 games left,
I
Yeah.
think
you're
I
going to
think
come back.
Kaminga I think he has a lot to learn from Giannis.
Nah.
I think honestly, I think especially the transition buckets, not necessarily like all of Giannis's game, but I think he needs to get this. I'm gonna post up for 8 7 seconds out of his mind and play like he played when we played against the Kings. Get most of your buckets from cutting, maybe running the floor, like getting a steal or something. It's like it's a transition bucket. That's what he should be thinking. Use your athleticism. You're not a skilled mid-range shooter. You're not a post-up kind of guy. You're a run. He's okay at layups. You're a run and dunk, run and get a quick layup type of guy. I think that's what he needs to be thinking. I think also he's a young guy. He's thinking, I want my contract. I gotta prove something. So hopefully in the
Bro, you
next couple
guys,
of
guys,
games,
guys. You see what Kaminga? Let me explain something. Like I'm sick of this conversation. Kaminga is not playing for his contract.
Mm.
There are 7 other teams in the NBA that's going to give him 35 million.
True.
The
True.
Warriors have no choice but to match. So
True.
let's stop talking. He's not playing for a contract. They
True.
have to get him the ball. He's an asset and he's an athlete. When we play OKC and Kaminga's not on that court, we are going to have a spooky time.
Mm-hmm.
So Kaminga needs to be ready for the playoffs. He's missed 2 months. It takes a good 8 games for a player to get in rhythm. Steph is the greatest player on earth, and it took him 5 games to get shake off the cobwebs. Like we just need to be patient. We're winning. We had a bad loss.
Thank
Now
you.
we're in a new winning streak. We're
Thank you.
we're we're basically 8-1 in our last 9 games, bro. I'm
Mm.
sick of this Kaminga. Let's not be
Shadow, but
weirdos and
you
speak
know
on
how these
Kaminga,
young
bro.
guys are, right? You know how these young guys are, and you're reading the timeline, and he's getting fucking murdered on the
I
timeline.
mean, by
They
Yeah,
emotional,
but
frying
he's
him for
getting
no
murdered
reason.
for no reason.
They
emotional
frying him
Because
for
reason.
no
let's be,
reason.
bro. Can we be honest? Can we be honest with ourselves, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
Like, come on, man. Like,
He not even.
Kaminga.
He played bad. He be alright though. He just got
Okay,
That,
but
back.
not even
that's
just
different.
that. Not even just that. Like, bro, Kaminga's supposed to be starting. Can we cut the fuckery?
That is
Guy
true.
Santos should not be starting over Kaminga. Let's not be retarded,
You
dog.
said Post shouldn't be starting over Kaminga.
No, Guy Santos.
Oh yeah, nah, no way.
What do you mean? Gee hasn't even started.
He
Bro, what are
started
you
last
talking
game.
about? He's closing games.
And you people forget too. To me, Kuminga, they're trying to make Kuminga a two-way player too. So he's working on the both side of the
Nah, but
court.
he needs to be that. He's in year 4. He this is
Yeah,
the
I
year
Man,
where
know,
year
I
four,
know.
listen
five
to
gotta
me,
be the two
man.
way
He
guy.
just
Listen to
got
me.
back from
That's
When
injury
we were
too.
struggling and when we were garbage, the most consistent player was fucking Jonathan Kaminga.
that is
Can
true.
we relax, bro?
Oh
That
yeah,
is true.
We know what he could do. He could run, he could dunk, and he could be an athlete. That's all we need him to do, bro.
he had a nice
And
game yesterday.
and he had an easy 18 point the first game back. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
like
We
let's
need to do that.
you
We
just need
need
to
to get
get
him
Honestly,
some rhythm.
involved.
honestly,
I don't.
with the way the Kaminga cycle works, I think that he's gonna heat up right around playoff time, which is gonna be perfect
Yeah,
because that's
in
around the time.
13 games, he's gonna get
Yeah, but
he's
right
gonna
Yeah,
get it.
now, right now,